up, guys? We're Annexation from Berlin, and we play fucking heavy thrash metal. I'm Uncle Crocodile, aka Lisa Gonzalez. I do the guitar work.
I'm Infector. I do the vomits and shrieks.
Yeah, and the other guys, they are not available today, but there are three more guys.
Yeah, nice to be on here on fucking Antichrist!
Well, the band name Annexation basically means, like the term annexation, it means like a violent takeover, and there will be no restrictions. We just go in there with our tank, and we take your land, or we take your beer, or your whatever. It's an annexation, violent takeover.
Yeah.
Brute force, archaic butchering stuff, yes. Inherent brutality basically stands for all the violence and all like the brute force. One on one side for the mankind, but just basic violence. Inherent brutality. We're all violent people. We're all violent beings. Like archaic mankind, like people living in caves. That's what inherent brutality is.
Yeah.
Or in sociopaths and psychopaths. Yeah.
Kill to survive. That's a natural order. So yeah, behind the lyrics, we have different themes. We think about everything that comes to mind about metal cliches, kind of, brutal anti-war songs, but also splatter monster songs, pedophile priests, of course. You can't go without pedophile priests. And I wrote the most of the lyrics. You helped me out with some of them, and this more corpse fucking ones. So yeah, it's also inspired by movies like Necromantic, the corpse fucking one, of course. And yeah, we like to do everything that sounds good and is a good horror trip, I guess.
Yeah, the lyrics mostly were done like we write some music because I write riffs and then Paul did the drumming, and then he came up with lyrics and I came up with my lyrics and we combined it, and that's just like a very natural process.
And they always like the results of that.
Yes.
And yeah, we have also some themes that really are realistic and some really fantasy stories about killing and raping and pillage and burn,
And impaling.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, the reptiles, of course. Since the first demo, we have a fetish for reptile word order.
Yeah, the reptilians, they will return.
Yeah. Yeah, behind the cover artwork, we thought about something traditional, like an old Marshall cover, like a Agent Orange cover artwork, in this style of like an old horror movie, like cliche, but yeah, it's hard to invent an original thrash metal cover artwork, I think. But we really put all our ideas together, also mixed in some hints to the demos and like the reptilians creeping over. And so that's why I'm really happy with it. It's an eye catcher, and a good friend of us was drawing it. He also made covers for other bands, and he's a fucking maniac when it's about drawing covers.
Yeah.
Great artwork, I think. But yeah, it's a really cliche one, but we love that shit. So
yeah, the cover basically, I mean, my approach and my idea behind was we'll just make some like good classic thrash metal, like not this realistic cover, but just like a artwork, more like an artwork, and that's about it. So
like the cool tank art artworks
Yes.
or stuff like this.
Yes.
Just great covers,
Why thrash metal? Basically because for me it's the most violent, the most clear, the most, let's say, the most pure form of metal. It all has like all the violence, and it all has like this brute force. I mean, like bands like Slayer and Exodus and Demolition are like my favorites. And yeah, thrash metal is like punk, and it's fast and it's heavy and it's aggressive.
Yeah.
That's why thrash metal. And we thought we need to bring thrash metal back because there are way too many core bands. And as soon as Violator started back in 2004, and Leech King as well. So yeah, that's why thrash metal, because it's just violence.
Yeah, also like it's ultimate metal, the solos, the beer drinking, the mosh, the stage diving. This is like the quintessence of metal.
Yes.
It has actually something to say sometimes. Sometimes it's just only stupid. And there's so many great bands over the decades, that I still enjoy.
These guys, exactly.
Just started also with Sodom for me, with Agent Orange. So for me, thrash metal was the starter for the whole metal addiction. So yeah, thrash is
basically
the metal.
Thrash metal is the epitome of aggression. You don't find any more violent and aggressive music than thrash metal. Doesn't matter. Slayer, just straight up violence.
Yeah, we've found Iron Shield, or they found us, because I know this guy since years in the metal scene of Berlin. He's on every concert, and we always drink a beer together or celebrate. And yeah, so he's a great guy, and I think, of course, it's better to have a label. It depends on the label, of course, but when you have a guy like this so passionate about metal music, then a label is absolutely necessary, also because we wouldn't have the money to produce the vinyls, for example, or anything, and the whole promotion that is happening, that's way over what we could achieve without anything or the help of the label that cares for small bands. So we are really happy. I'm happy to have him. This is the label I want to be on. It's a fact. Yeah, about the gigs, of course, no record release party for us, and we actually don't want to stream a gig or something like that, but we spoke with some friends. Maybe we can do something in a rehearsal room or in a bar. The one guy wanted to make it in his living room concert, so we're looking for that one.
Yeah, we're gonna do it like cross-examination in 2010, I think, or maybe 2011. Yes.
Yeah, that's all the plans for now. Yeah, we played some awesome shows that were, just such a sound nothing that, of course, we messed up a lot of shit. But I think that's the normal shit for any band.
Of course, there were no fails live because we played perfect.
Yeah, but one time when the drummer smashed the drums and we had actually to stop and build the drums again.
And once at Kirby, it messed up. Everything was fucked, and we were laughing. The crowd was laughing. We were like, okay, we're just gonna start over again. Yeah. So it has happened.
But to the epic moments.
Yes. There were lots of epic moments.
Too much epic moments. I mean, would you start with some?
I will start with some epic moments. So it was only beginning in 2017 when we played a gig in Cologne. And it was like on a trailer park. It was actually a trailer park. So we knew some guys, and trailer park. And we went there with a guy from our old rehearsal room, and he came out in the morning completely drunk, absolutely wasted. So our drummer had to drive the van to Cologne. And then we played in Cologne. Everything was completely fucked, and everything was really completely chaotic. All the guys were drunk, and then at about 10 p.m., I was telling the guys, okay, guys, have a nice ride home. I'm going back to the airport. And I was just flying back to Berlin because I couldn't take it.
The party overdose. But actually, the van was great because we had no securities or something, but we had a fucking freezer, refrigerator or freezer.
No? Right, of course, because beer is important. Yeah.
And we drank so much beer. Also, we got to a gas station on the drive because it was an 8-hour drive or something. And we bought like 40 cans of beer, but at the gas station, one can is like 3 to 4 euro, depends on. It was living luxury while looking like bums, It was really fun. Also, another gig that was actually the Kirby gig where we fucked up. One of the Kirby gigs we fucked up.
But it was the one in the basement. It was
the one in the basement. And after that, we went to this handsome
it
flat
happened
here.
Right here. On the floor.
This motherfucker has a tattoo machine, so sadly I got my first tattoo here at 5 in the morning or something.
Yeah.
But I like it. I really like it. At least I didn't tattoo heroin on my leg.
Lots of guys got screwed and tattooed this night. Reason, but it came out, I think it's 2018, but I only discovered it in like a month ago. It was Create a Kill. Fucking devastating song, devastating riffs. Everything was so. It was something that I hadn't experienced in a long time when I was just listening to a new record. But Create a Kill, Summon to Rise, that really gave me the goosebumps.
I mean, the new Warbringer is also really tight, I think. But yeah, Warbringer never failed, and every fucking Lich King album, of course, would be on the list, which is recent fucking awesome.
Exactly.
So yeah, Ghoul, of course, Ghoul. When I consider that as a thrash metal album, I mean, there are a lot of fucking great albums. I mean, when we stay at thrash metal, we could go forever. Sadistic Ritual, of course, is also a new band that has their debut album and fucking kills. So yeah, a lot
There's
of good
just
shit.
too many stuff. I mean, and as well, we played last year with Violent Definition and with Rapture. They do like kind of a death thrash approach and like this really fast thrash approach. Great stuff. So plans for the future, like in the situation that we're in right now, all we're gonna do is write new stuff. So because there will be no concerts probably in like the next 3 to 6 or maybe 9 months, who knows? So we're just gonna write new music and build up on our stuff that we had now. And yeah, writing new music, writing more aggressive music, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Writing new stuff.
Let's also hope for the best, that it's getting better in the future. We will see.
The future is uncertain, like Violator, future phobia. Well, it's not phobia, but it's like future
fuckery.
Future's fucked.
Yeah.
So all we can do is write new music and just keep the motor going. Yeah.
Stay violent.
Stay fucking violent. That's about it.